Okay, so what we're going to create here is a simple form, and then we're going to learn how to share it. So from your drive, you're going to go to New. Then, since we're looking for a form, that's none of these, so we'll go to More, and here's Google Forms. Now the form is loading, and for this particular case, we're going to want to automatically collect respondent's CSU username. That way we'll know which teacher responds to which form. First thing is to give your form a name. I'm just picking a school randomly. You can, of course, use whatever name makes sense for you. And then we do our first question. Now, there's many different types of questions. So if you didn't see that, click this drop-down box, and each one of these can lend themselves to something that could be really useful for you in other contexts. In our case right now, for our simple form, we're just going to do text. First question, teacher name. What you want to do is click required question. That way the form can't be submitted without this question being answered. And we're actually going to do that for all of the questions that we make, which really is only 3. Hit done. And now that's our first question. Now we want to go to add item. Again, we'll do a text. And the second question, we'll put school name. Required question, done. One more, add item. Question title, we'll actually make a question this time. How many students are in your math group? Okay, but I don't want this to be multiple choice, so I'm going to change it to text. Required question, and done. Now this is a good start to our form. You can change the theme. Let me show you what it looks like right now if we view the live form. Okay, nice and simple. If you want something more colorful, you can change the theme, and you can select something that you think is more appropriate or just prettier. Another thing to know about forms is that each of these, when they're collected, when somebody fills that out and submits it, it's going to be put in a spreadsheet. Automatically, a spreadsheet will be created that will be called JS Students Want to Know, and then parentheses, it will say response. And when you open up your form, you can click this to view responses. And of course, there are none here right now because nobody has responded to this. Oops. But you can see the timestamp, that's when it's answered. The username, then we did ask the teacher to put their name, even though that might seem a little redundant, but school name and then how many students are in your math group. Now, when it's time to send the form, that's basically how you share it. You can click send form, and then you can give this, you can copy and paste this, or you can enter an email. I'll share it with myself. Now I'll be notified of the form. Okay, and I can click. I can fill it out through email, or I can fill it out online. Which is kind of nice. Okay, and that's how you create a simple form and how you share really any form, whether it's simple or not.